Alright, we should be live. So, I've been in the hospital for the better part of 2 days, and I just passed the most disturbing kidney stone I've ever seen. I'm used to them being like little dot flecks of things, and this one was like a spindle. So, at least if I'm gonna go to the hospital for that sort of thing, we made it worthwhile. So, I didn't get to record any stuff or post anything for the past couple days, and if I seem a bit weak and tired, it is because I'm recovering from that now. I figured we'd do another best of three draft here. Celebrate me being alive and out of the hospital. Should I be concerned that's waiting for players 19 of 24? I would settle for players 2 through 8 of 8. That's true, finding best of 3 opponents has been taking this week. Right. Before I finally had to go to the hospital. Yeah, I didn't stream at all Friday, and then I don't think. Pretty sure I didn't because I was feeling pretty shitty that day, and then like towards the evening, I'm like, you know what, this feels very wrong, and I should probably go to the hospital. And I did, and lo and behold, I passed the largest kidney stone I've ever had by a full multiplier of sizes. And significant multiplier too. Like I said, I'm used to them being like teeny tiny little things, and like this is stuff that's supposed to be passing through, like for like a mechanical pencil, like through a hole big enough for pencil lead, and when these things get stuck, that's where they do all the damage and cause all the pain. And this thing was full on visible to the naked eye, like a spindle, and it's God. It's Overlord. I don't know. We could take Tezzeret. We could take Overlord, but he's not very good in a format with no other slivers. He's a very hard to cast 7/7 with no other abilities. Unless your opponent has the Sliver Maker, then he's awesome because they spend 6 mana and they play their thing, and then you spend 6 mana a turn and take both of their guys away from them. I mean, we can take Tezzeret. Certainly viable. You just have to draft enough artifacts around him. Lightless Evangel's fine. Cut Propulsions. Where I'm down, let's take Tezzeret.
Defying me will be your last act.
He's any artifact, right? So I could take the Mechan Assembler here. I do like the All Fates Stalker more, though. Probably just gonna take that. But the Mechan certainly goes way better with Tezzeret than Slayer does, or Stalker rather. All Fate Stalker, Slayer. I just think this is the better card overall, so if I wind up not running Tezzeret, that's fine. Take Depressurize. Surgecraft's kind of whatever. Savior's fine. think we've been seeing some decent black cards coming this way, so if I take the depressurized now... Like I said, I might just skip out on Tezzeret entirely unless we get, like, a bunch of, the indestructible ration thing, nutrient block. Well, I do not mind a cerebral download. I'm being in a like heavy artifact deck overall for Tezzeret if we can pull it off, so. Yeah, even if we wind up being like blue-white artifacts, as long as I don't wind up blue-black artifacts, I'm not going to care that I took the Stalker over the Mechan, but yeah, probably. Just ignore all the artifacts, take the creature that's a decent creature. There's a nutrient block. Do I want it over the other things I like? Tezzeret might just be going away at this point. Although the nutrient block is not terrible for double spelling for like the Infiltrator either. I think we take the Luminary. Makes it easier to double spell on like 4 mana and then later on 6, possibly. A whole lot of blue that we have is decent, so unless I start seeing really good black. I could see splashing for the download, but I feel a lot less inclined to splash for the Infiltrator. Infiltrator needs to come down early to do its thing. There was a bunch of green in the other packs too, which is why I'm looking at the Fate Maker, opposed to just taking the Jammer. I'm sorry if the vacuum in the background is getting picked up. Also, sorry if I sound extra nasally or anything. I don't usually sleep on my back, but you kind of have to in the hospital, and I have a whole lot of buildup in the back of my throat now because of that I can't quite get rid of. Guess I'm taking this. No, take the Moxide. I don't really care for the thing. We'll take the Sentinel, though. Red card there. Didn't really wheel anything in white, though, is the issue. We did get good white cards right up until the end, but we're not wheeling anything, so... Or drill too deep. Yeah, I still don't really care for the operative, but... Oh, hey, an artifact. Scour for scrap. Like that guy. This thing is just better than my other stuff. There's other black card I'd want to splash for. So Scour for Scrap is the best card here, but I don't really have anything worth tutoring for right now. I didn't even get that one, like, another nutrient block option. So. But I hate this thing. I really don't care for this. Like, the next card for me is this guy. If I'm not taking this, I'm taking, like, Might Form or Vault Guard, potentially. So. I was gonna say, maybe it is Vault Guard, but at that point it was too late to change. Second spell cheaper. Tapped creatures. My things get counters, a black card worth splashing for card advantage, and being an artifact. Double spell synergy card. Do really like the Dawn Strike Vanguard though. But Psionicist would also be decent. Primarily him. That is the jellyfish is the thing. Take the Vanguard for right now. Vanishing Light. Focus Fire and Cryo Shatter. Do like the whale. It's the super mediocre card. I think I'll actually take the Mechanozoa over Crystal or Cryo Shatter. Not that Cryo Shatter isn't very good, but Mechanozoa is better. I have 4 artifacts: an equipment, a jellyfish, a robot, and a soldier. Oh, the robot soldier is the same one. Yeah, give me the actual good card that I will definitely. I do not mind a sweeper. Plus, we gotta have something to tap my guys down to for the Vanguard besides attacking. Lost in space. Probably over the torpedo, since I can't really do much with the torpedo other than trigger the one being unblockable. Hey, the card I almost took before is still there. And I'm not thrilled. Slide that down. Yeah, this Tezzeret's looking incredibly weak. I didn't see a ton of really good artifacts, though, is the problem. Like, it wasn't like there were great artifacts and I was just like, nah, I'm not taking these. It's like every time there was an artifact, there was either a much, much better spell or there just wasn't one. I don't even have a full deck right now. Like, I'm putting this down here as though I don't have to run it. Because I'm not running Tezzeret, so... Or I'm probably going to have to run Tezzeret now. Oh yeah, no, this is great. Like, I think I have to run... Oh no, there's still a third pack. Wow, okay. I was genuinely under the impression that I had gotten to this point and had not grabbed enough playables. Okay, never mind. We're doing much better. Alright, let's try and find some more artifacts then. So we can put that down there for right now, and... Where was that thing? Let's grab one of those. I've seen like one nutrient block, no cryospheres. I think I've seen one of the jetpacks, the equipment that makes the 2-2 and attaches to it, makes it a 3-4 flyer. Give me a focus fire. One spaceship I managed to get so far. Seen the decent white spaceships even. Hey. Oh, there's one. Finally. Practically at the end. Very grave if I had wanted it, but I think most of the black cards in the other pack that I could have. Yeah, I completely forgot what pack we were even on before. I might have been in the hospital for 2 days. And, you know, like, I went in Friday night and did not sleep particularly well, and then got sent home Sunday morning, so. Plaza of Heroes, no. So Cryo Shatter. Survey Mechan. Actually, Survey Mechan's insane with Tezzeret with Hexproof. So. I might not wind up running Tezzeret, but I'd like to have the option. Now, granted, it's like 8 mana to sacrifice that thing, so that's almost never going to happen, but. Get an auxiliary booster, which is the thing I was talking about before. Say 2-2 bot and then attaches. Maybe. I don't think I'm running that guy, so I think I do grab one of these just in case I want to be able to tutor up with Tezzeret, since I don't have any other drops. Squire's Lightblade seems even worse. I don't have particularly high hopes here, but never know. I can guess, but no. No. Okay, let's figure out the deck. Slide anyway. I don't have nearly enough twos. Feels like. about cutting this one because I don't think I have enough artifacts to trigger it consistently. Yeah, which probably means Tezzeret's not worth it. At that point, I can cut the Mechan. Okay. What am I not running? Security, Scout for Survivors, Close Display, Gale Blade. Yeah, I think it's really medium. What's my actual artifact count? 7? At this point, the Scour should probably be something better. Another octopus, maybe? Jellyfish, technically. Other robot jellyfish. Alright. Alright, let's do this thing. See how it goes. Like I said, I kind of just wanted to do one because I've been trapped in a hospital for 2 days, and I just want to do something fun. Huh. Think not. Alright, that's better. You back for right now. It does mean I'm a little short on that thing, and exiling it doesn't do anything, so not yet anyway. Yeah, this might be a short game in their favor for having been on the play. Okay, start playing stuff. Oh, I put it on him. Okay. Except... Let's go ahead and exile him then. They want to spend their whole turn equipping their guy and attacking. Should be. Don't want to spend their whole turn doing that. Alright, well that's annoying. That's super annoying actually. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna lose. That's right. I don't even have a good thing to sacrifice here. I do think I need him down, so... Nope. It's gonna decline. Last turn. Hope they don't kill me with the stupid 2-3 now. just live long enough to get this thing online, maybe we can... thing. Mostly because it's a 4-5 lifelink, not because I'm going to be getting counters on everything and doing cool stuff. Ooh, that's bad. That's actually lethal next turn. That's terrible. Yeah, free equip on their weapon, yeah. Yeah, it was lethal with just the onboard trick, but now it's lethal with... Oh, right, it's lethal by itself. Alright, I'll do it then. Yeah, my hand was slow, and... they just did way too much damage to me too quickly. Alright. None of those are particularly enticing, so I think we do run it back. But yeah. That was being on the draw with them having the 2-drop 4-3. Maybe I should have given them the token since I wasn't going to be able to deal with it soon enough. But I don't think I was winning that anyway with all the card advantage they were showing me by the end of that. So, like being able to buy back their dead guy and making it so that blocking would have just resulted in my guys dying and their thing living multiple times, potentially, so... assuming they didn't just pile all of it onto the flyer, since I hadn't dealt with that anyway. Yeah, I'm not feeling too confident, but... we'll see. Apparently the opponent has a huge sideboard option for me, or just need to go to the bathroom real quick. The other. Yeah, I should probably be on play. Very, very medium. Alright. I'm gonna need to draw more land, because most of my stuff is expensive. So I have not, but it's okay, we get a surveil. There we go, found it. Drawing a curve, so... it's alright. Oh, and now they're missing lands. Alright, so... run them over this game real quick, and then... we just cast this. I don't even think I need to draw the card. Because it's... I'm losing 2 damage by sacrificing the other artifact to draw the card, so... Sweeper seems fine, because we can actually crew it and then untap the thing and crew it again, too. And that's fine. They want to trade for the 3-4, 3-2, both are fine by me. Yeah, just need one more. Thank you. Time being. Alright, top card is. Alright, they're behind enough, I'll offer the trade. Play their best creature. High market? Yeah, it is. Okay. Oh, they found land, so I'm actually in a little bit of trouble now, but... Yeah. Just gonna kill something then? That can't be right. It might be their best option with what they have, but... Okay, you got him. Technically, 0-point ballad could work. Looking at like what could possibly mess me up here. Filling all of my stuff with 0-point ballad, but then I just get to reload and start again, so. Warp him in. Put that down. Deal 6. I guess maybe I did need the 6th land. I knew I had the 1/6 drop, but I didn't want to leave double land on top and have more land be underneath it, because that feels pretty fatal when I'm this close to killing them. I just need to put pressure on them. And then kill that one. Okay, yep. Hey, you got it. Yeah, give me a land. All those land. Yep. Alright, first giant jellyfish. I guess I should have played the land first, just in case I need to fire something, but... I'm more concerned about if I draw another land, I want to have Jammer up while casting another one of these. In case they don't die here. Okay. There we go. This. And still protect my other jellyfish when it attacks. Yeah. I think we just run it back. My deck is not particularly good, so they stumbled a bit early there. Couldn't get back into it because of that. I mean, the deck's not terrible, but it's very, very average at best. Oh. Bunch of things to do around the 2 and 3 mana mark, and then I can draw a bunch of cards later if I can ever find land, so... Oh, they're gonna start off really very strong again. At least this time I have a creature that can get in the way of their guy. Let's just have them make the lander tokens then. Otherwise, I am not long for this world. Actually, does this give toughness? I forget now. Yeah, it does, okay. But it is 4 mana to equip, so been able to equip it this turn anyway. That does actually give toughness. I was like, should I have made the 1/1 first? The only thing is, I don't think they offer this trade if I made the 1/1 token here, but... Play a creature and it auto-equips with the blade. There's a part of me that wonders if I shouldn't just get rid of the blade, because it's going to keep making all of their creatures obnoxiously powerful, and I think that's actually where I'm at here. Let's get rid of that thing. Because I don't really care about the 2/3, even if they do have lander tokens to feed it. But if I kill that and they play another okay creature and equip it, then it's just gonna keep spiraling, so. Alright, I need lands real bad. The other thing, Lux Knight, no, right now. Alright, take another big hit, and then hopefully stabilize. I guess at that point I want to kill Lifeless Evangel. They actually want the land this time. That's good. Save me 2 points of damage. And kill that, game 3. Start off with. Yep. If they replay their dude and I give them the lander tokens, I want to be able to trade with the 2/3. Or 3 technically, that's coming at me. Get to work on this thing. Really need to find the 5th land for the boosters to hopefully stabilize the air. And maybe the card advantage and the big bodies will start digging me out of this, but I don't have a dead artifact yet. I'm sure my opponent will help me. So I get one of my things. Yeah, it's true. I don't have a whole lot of time before the flyer actually becomes the issue. It does grow when it warps, or when The opponent's in void state at the end of turn, so it's actually going to become an issue. Or we can just die now, I guess. Yep. Yeah, this isn't great. Alright, so warp this in, lock down the flyer. Station that up. Because I don't need to run out the 3-4 and have them just be able to attack into my other stuff anyway. The ground creature, and then grow the 3-3 flyer into a 4-4 flyer. That doesn't seem like a winning plan, so instead we're going to do this. Oh, also that is apparently Lost in Space, not Scrounge for Scrap, which is what I thought it was at first. I don't even know if Scrounge for Scrap made it into the final build of this deck. I think that it did. Yep. Thing is awful forever. I don't think I chumped yet, though. I'm gonna say, if this is in a land, I'm gonna be in a lot of trouble, though, so... Also, we're getting to the point where I'm just gonna have to, like, tuck that thing, let them get the card off of it, so... If they kill my 5-5 here, then I'm basically just dead. What am I gonna do? Give them back their thing? Oh, or they can steal my 5-5 and sacrifice it, I guess? Or they can kill my other guy for 1 mana? Yep, that's what it is. Okay, you got it. You got it, opponent. Alright. Let's see if we can get 2 match wins. I would love to be on the play, thank you for asking. Seems okay, not great, but the deck seems okay, not great, so... I don't really think I have a whole lot of room there. Hey, you. Oh, the opponent take 2 mulligans? Ow. Like a 4th land, though, so I can start casting my other things. There we go. And yeah, we're just gonna sit on this. Like, I have no reason to run anything else out. I could run out. Yeah. They're gonna die to a 1-1 by their estimation anyway. Okay, Scour for Scrap was not in the main deck. That makes sense. Yeah, it might be. Oh no, go away. Stupid bot. I want to buy your views. Alright, well, we saw nothing of the opponent's deck, so we'll run it back. We know that they have 2 planes. That they did not draw land that game outside of those 2 planes, and that is literally the only thing we have knowledge of or to infer. They mulligan twice, so any hand even kind of vaguely competent at that point is going to get kept. As +5 is already a death sentence most of the time, so. Nope. Our turn. They're really gonna make me regret putting the land back now, aren't they? Green, as it turns out. Oh, never mind. Alright, let's make a 1-1. Let's turn to do it again and hold up a null, hopefully. Larval seed chip or whatever. Out chip. Certainly no. That thing's fine. Well, it does put a counter on their thing, making it big enough that the teams aren't going to be able to trade for it. So, it's mildly. Okay. And I'm not blocking, so let's get that point of damage in. Big scary artifact turn for them, please. Or enchantment. Don't care which. Nope. Making a 4-4. Okay, fine. It's fine. Suspicious here. Passing with 4 mana open. Really, I don't have anything. Really. Okay. Stay with you. Yeah, I'll keep that. Seems good. 5-5 coming up. At that point, I'm assuming it was just a value play to run it out for 2 life, but I think you just run out the 5-5 at that point. Like, putting pressure on me is way more important than gaining life there. Yeah, it seems good enough. Okay. Kill spell? Alright. It's fine. Yep. Did it. I take 5. Point. Okay. In that case, let's hit you for 4. Another card. It's decent. Some more cards. Yep. Card. Pass turn. Yep. Oh, we know they can cast 2 creatures if they want to this turn, but not super worried. Okay. Yeah, it seems alright. I believe the phrase you were looking for, opponent, was goodbye. Hey. Only got 1 win, so it's not a complete disaster. Though it kind of is. 1 pack and 250 gems really doesn't do much. Alright, let's get that other win. 1,000 gems. Prize packs. I think we call it there. I just wanted to do something. Maybe I'll be back on later doing Baldur's Gate 3, but I am feeling pretty run down. I don't know if I have the energy for an extended Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough. Okay. Oh, that's already terrible. Oh, we do have Focus Fire, so might not be terrible for much longer. Easily worth it. Run out the one that can trade for their guy if they want a aggressive attacking. Assuming they're going to be able to play an artifact and attack me if this was their 1-2 curve. Is he an artifact? No, he's a dog. Yeah, I just need to find my 4th land. Play the dog. That extra card. E04. And surveilled. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, none of those options were great. I can make another 1-1, which isn't even the most mana efficient thing I can do. Oh, that's terrible for me. Actually, yes. Banishing like the other one. Start making a whole lot of 2/2s. For a half second, I was thinking about him. I'm like, no, he's not getting through. There's not a world where he gets through next turn, so way more important to clear the board. Problematic stuff. Hope for land. Nope, no lands here. Fine. Just make them have to have a decent blocker back for it. Theory. That's a pretty good blocker. Apparently I have no lands, so... life total, because I do have more spells than them, so if I can live, I can still technically win this. Even with the extra card from their dog. Nope, there are no lands in my deck at all. We didn't, like, put something on the bottom, right? This is just 16 cards and there were only 3 lands total. Ever. Yes, add all of that insult to the injury I'm about to take, because even if I chump, I take 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, no, we took forever finding lands. I'm sorry, I kept a 3-land hand, right? And we just didn't find lands. There were no lands until the bottom of the top 20 cards of my deck, so can't really win that game at that point. No matter what you're doing. Sure. I think this is actually worse than the previous hand, but sure. Yes, I have my double blue spell in hand. I also have 2 white creatures. Yeah, I still probably this way. Alright, well, I'm ready to lose now. I had 2 medium back-to-back hands. So 1-1 Menace for right now, but he's just going to keep getting worse later on. I might not have a chance to kill him before he kills one of my things later, so get rid of him now. Can't really do anything. If he just gets to exile one creature and kill my 3/2 here, I think that's more than good enough. It's going to take away a lot of my pressure. So, better put them behind on board than just having me get too far behind on. I did miss that was Sunken Citadel. I did see it when they milled it earlier, previous game, but okay. Ed, do your cool thing. Alright. Down. Yeah, 4 mana passed, didn't even cast the dog. Very grateful they decided that was the play. Well, that's neat. And it's gone. They show up again next turn, but I think I just want to find lands for my things, so really just want to find lands, but in order to find lands, there have to be lands, so yeah, okay. Let's eat their guy. Let's try and tempo them out then. Spells that I do have. So now, if they spend their whole turn setting up, I can lock down one of their things here, so assuming that they're going to double spell. Problem is, Mechanizoa is only going to get in for like 2 damage either way. Yeah, they're getting so low that the dog actually did trade with one of the 1/1s now. Alright, they're at 5. I have a 5/5 in play, so also now have a 5/5 in play. 3/2/2 to back it up. I can always kill either of these two with Radiant Strike, since it can kill an artifact or a tapped creature. But their board's getting pretty wide, and I don't have any way to push through damage right now. Huh. Sure. Effectively a 1-for-1 at that point. Well. I drew another land. Alright, so first things first, let's get rid of the Neckin so it stops making dudes for them. My life total relatively stable. If they want to attack with their other bigger things, then can't really stop that, but this way they can only attack with those. I just want to stop them from getting, like, more free 2/2s. The other option was to wait and try and kill the whale. That kills their only flyer. And so if we trade with this thing, but that's assuming that they don't have the hexproof. If they have the hexproof trick, I'm going to get absolutely wrecked here. Can I win this game, though? They have the hexproof trick. Like, what am I doing later that gets around that? Probably nothing, so. Like, if they have that here, I'm just going to die. So, yeah, I'm just gonna die. Like, there was no way I was beating that because there's no way I can kill one of their creatures anymore, so they're just not going to tap out. Also, I am flooding out massively after being slightly mana screwed, I feel like I missed a land earlier, and now I've drawn nothing but lands. Including, like, 2 lands on the out of the 3 cards drawn when I needed a land and left one on top. And it's like, oh no, never mind, I left the removal spell on top. And, yeah, that was the other game where I needed land and drew, like, 3 lands. But, yeah, no, I'm just very, very dead now. Attack me for... Actually, they can just attack me. Yeah. Like, I don't think I can live through this turn. Yeah. Hang on. Right, this is 6, 12... 13, 14, 15. Okay, so I can live through this turn because they didn't attack with the 2/2/2s, but I'm not winning this game because I don't have any giant haste thing or 5 damage out of nowhere, so I'm white blue. It's kind of hard to pull off. Perfect. Alright, well, they win, so. Where are my 2 cards? Oh, good! 2 more land. Get off of my deck. I concede, thank you. Yeah, no, that was just a massive flood out. Okay. Well, I want to do something fun. Unfortunately, I chose to try and play Magic Edge of Eternities draft instead, so I don't know why I did that. Alright. So we'll call it there for now. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Have a good rest of your day.